there, partner.
Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse.
Just let the Nile fly, man.
What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
Oh, the leap.
Now we are. Ooh, okay, we're back. Coming off a house viewing for the boys. We've talked about it on pod, right? That we're trying to get a place together.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. But
if not, now they know.
If not, now you know. So Teej has been putting in a bulk of the work, and by a bulk I mean all of the work. Cause me and Boog got a decent sitch right now. No need to move out. I'm really comfortable. No need. Now we're getting a full pull out. Now we're getting a full pull.
Oh god.
Curtain pull. Boog not stoked, but I'll proceed. I mean, like I said, me and Boog are pretty much same situation. Just spending no money. And but you know, I'm always the way I look at it, it's a $12,000 experiment, you know.
Right.
It's
right.
What's money?
It's not that bad. It's not the 12,000. Well, it'll be a little more though.
No, exactly.
Say more like 13, 14. You know?
But still,
it's
a lot of money.
So I mean, in the grand scheme of things, what even is
great
money?
Location. It was. I don't know if it was lively. There was freaking. I liked it. People walking all. Yeah.
Not really sketchy people. People balling up at the park.
All young professionals. There was families at the park. We're literally, if you walking straight past the park, you run into that Whole Foods on the Alameda. We literally run into the Alameda,
which has a full bar in it. I don't know if you're gonna be back on the sauce, but that bar there is nice.
I pick my spots, but
love that.
And not to mention, as the Piggy Boys knows, I'm a season ticket holder. It's a stone's throw from the tank. When Mikey sends a text, "Hey, I can't go on some Tuesday night." Jim, Boog, let's walk over. Let's walk over. Yeah. We got Tampa tonight. Let's walk over.
Got Tampa. No, I mean, decent location. Is it walking? Did she say walking distance to San Pedro?
Yeah, it's like a 15-minute walk to San Pedro.
It's not bad. I didn't realize. I can never picture where things in downtown are.
Because if you think about it, the San Pedro walk to the tank is probably like 8 minutes ish.
You say that, yeah, exactly.
So it's not, and that's probably more, like a 20-minute walk, probably.
But even that's not bad.
Or I'm sure you can bird or do one of those.
I mean, and if you're drunk, a 20-minute walk's really like a 5-minute walk.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
and I was thinking too that park if we go nature walks at night too.
I don't know if that park at night. See, that's the thing. Maybe after this, I take another drive through the area and see what we're looking like. But they really have cleaned up a lot of shit around that area just because SAP's there and they're like
right,
and Caltrain. But
also Caltrain at Giants is just 3 steps from there, or you could Caltrain to work probably, couldn't possibly? Are you close?
I mean, I definitely could. I never would. Ever, ever in a million years, fucking ride public transportation if it's not needed. I'm a gas guzzling type of life. But yeah, I mean, like I said too, if you really need to end things, again, tracks are right there for you, baby. You just got to walk out. You don't want it coming in half speed and just knock you on your ass. That would really suck. But yeah, locations good. I mean, I would say it's decent. Like I said, I might do a drive-by tonight, see what's good. But
I mean, what we've learned.
Nice.
Oh, cracker for the boys.
Right.
ASMR. We learned, and I said it to the chick at Elements today, that we're most likely not at the top of the list for getting a house. And that's just the way it is. They're gonna choose families.
Yeah, and that brings
it sucks,
but it brings me to my next point. Do you guys just pose as a married couple, and I'm your yes, it doesn't have to be kid. You guys, I mean, same last name though. It just works so perfect. And gay, it's like checking all the boxes they want. and then we
We do look
come
like
in.
brothers, though.
Chuck and Larry situation.
You do look like brothers. That is Trough. Yeah, exactly. A little Chuck and Lair. I mean, we just need to get in place. But yeah, no, 100%. We're gonna be low on the list. But if we get in early and they're like, "Oh shit, someone really," you know what I mean? Like,
the house would have to sit for a while, and like I've looked at a couple on Zillow, but they're like either in like Fremont area or there's a couple that like in the Seven Trees type of
good.
yeah.
I mean, we could start looking Santa Clara right next to my work. I look at places. There's like a bunch of places that say like for rent, but I'm like over there, and it's just all like I couldn't imagine living in that. You know what I mean? Like it just is so foreign. Even here, it just feels so different.
Well, that felt I don't know that area we were just it felt cool. It felt like it felt different, but it's also like we're close, right?
And it's secluded, but not, you know what I mean? Like you can walk to whatever, but like there's enough of their own buildings to where you're not dealing with a bunch of bullshit.
Right.
But what are your thoughts on it, Boog? I'm curious.
Yeah, he's been pretty mum on the subject.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just I'm along for the ride.
No, you can't. See, that's the thing. You can't be along for the ride.
You need to be. You text us last week. Breaking on Trough. I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you're freaking packing.
Well, I'm
that.
still in, but I don't know.
He just didn't like the place. Were you thinking? I mean,
Mixed emotions. That's all it is.
No, you're worried about the parking.
No, you said I'm getting the garage.
well, I mean, if we can review the parking situation, real quick. This was
In my defense, I don't know. I'm fairly new to the parallel game. I'm like, I do it pretty much nightly at our place in Campbell.
right.
And then I don't know if you were there. I surprised myself. I was driving down, and I shouldn't have driven to. We did the Sharks game. I don't know if you were there. We did this with which game was it?
Is it Mitch's birthday or something?
No. It was just recently. Anyway, we were meeting in San Pedro at like 6 on a Saturday, and I wasn't drinking because I'm like, fuck, I don't want to pay for the Uber. I'm gonna drive. And I'm driving, and I'm like, I drove around like for 15 minutes. There's nothing, and I'm like, I don't want to go in a garage. Like, don't want to do the garage. Don't do the garage.
$40 parking.
Literally find a spot by the Spearmint Rhino, the gentleman's club or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's only like a block to San Pedro.
Close.
And I had a parallel, and I'm like, fuck. And it's like, that's when the bright lights. Yeah, I'm like, I'm ready to go. I freaking hit it perfectly. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Texted Ryan, I'm like, got it. But today what fucked me up was because your car's so big, I don't know how far I got to go.
Plenty of room. Well, you just...
And that's the thing. Like, I kept asking him, like, am I going to sidestep you? Then I'd fucking hit the fucking...
But you just got to get as close as humanly possible to the car to start. I think that was the issue. I think the first one you were good, just didn't crank it. You got, and then the second one you were in your own head. And then the guy, did you hear what he said? He's like,
No.
He's like, parallel parking, man, it's tough. He's like, I hate it. And I was like, I mean, I parallel parked mine. Granted, there's a little bit more room, but I whipped that bad boy in. That was, I mean, hilarious. What a start. And so we go up and like are looking for the place, and Boog got there out of the car early. He's like, oh, it's not over here. So he goes up the top way. I go past the garages, and I'm like looking for it. I see it. I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to go around. And Boog had already seen the lady, and he's got his like hands in his pants. And I'm like, oh, Boog Meek. He had the classic Boog Meek hands in the freaking... She was already in the house. She didn't see. But
Unbelievable.
He's just sitting there out front. And he's like, fuck. And I could tell at that moment, he's like, this is not... First impression wasn't great for Boog Meek. That's all I'll say. Did I read that correctly? Is the first impression not great?
Was what it was.
But anyways, we go there, and we're talking to the lady, whatever. She's like, oh, let me get the lights on for you, whatever. And we're like waiting for Todd. She's like, well, if he's looking for parking, like I can open up the thing. And I don't know how you found parking.
Ridiculous.
And we were sitting there, and it was like 10 minutes. And I mean, I get it. There was no absolute.
Oh no,
worst time of
I went
day.
down to the park, and there was some parking. So
Couple crims.
what?
Couple criminals.
No, that Mike. It honestly is not that bad of spot, Boog. I don't know why. I think it's way better than what we looked at today. Way better. And that's on Parkmore, which isn't the fucking greatest location, too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you guys went to another one. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
We got to talk about that.
No, I mean, that,
Pretty
yeah,
nice.
we can, but.
Oh, he said pretty nice. He said pretty nice.
You'd rather do the elements than what we just saw.
I don't know.
Book the Saturday tour. Book the Saturday
mixed
tour.
bag.
I mean, I don't think it's. First of all, that Elements is $4,400 too. I didn't tell you they raised the price.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so when I looked this morning, it was 40 or.
That's why they've removed the listing though.
They didn't remove it. I have my filters on.
A certain
Oh, sorry. I think it went to 4.3 was the most, and that's when I called them. They're like, no, it's still there. And we walked in, and I was like, she's like, yeah. So the price went up. It's 44 something now, and I'm like, it went up $300 in a day.
That's crazy.
And she's like, yeah. She's like, our prices fluctuate, and I was like, oh, well, that's
Just a fucking golf course in Arizona. I mean,
but that was gonna be more than what we just saw, and I'm like, no, and
Well, let me ask you, what are the amenities over there? I feel like they have amenities, and that would be the only difference, you know what I mean, between...
Oh, we didn't talk about the... amenities, they have a shit gym.
Right, I'm assuming like free weights, a couple bikes, something like that.
And then they have a pool. They have a pool.
Boog likes the pool action, though. I know Boog me.
Oh, yeah. How many people were at the pool when we were there? Yeah, exactly.
Kind of sick.
Is
that good or bad? What was that?
Well, no, I mean, you want a lively pool and stuff.
I want an empty pool. I'd prefer no one there and just fucking some horseplay.
Mean, I don't know. I thought it wasn't even a contest, it's more. It's 4,400 compared to 43.
Yeah, that's tough.
So,
but there's another place that's just like it. 41.
Yeah. So remember the mosaic that I sent you guys earlier?
Yeah.
Before that. So
where's that one? Is it right next to?
So Elements, Standard, and Mosaic are all owned by the same company.
Right,
they're all the same floor plans. So we looked at the Elements one because it's empty. The Mosaic one's not available until May 7th. So theoretically, we could do the Mosaic one and she at the 4,100 price, but she's like, you'd probably have to like do that all now. I'm like, okay. So
what's the deal with the Mosaic? Did you book a tour with that? I mean,
no. So you wouldn't even be able to see it till May 7th. That's when they're out.
Oh wow.
And my release ends literally like 4 or 5 days after that. So that's a pretty quick turnaround time.
Yeah. Like
that'd be the end.
So do you have to be out of your place, or is Rye not staying there?
Rye's got a place in Santa Clara. And
I thought he was staying there. Oh shit! So I thought you had some leeway. No leeway. You got to be out.
Well, we got to be out.
Yeah,
May 15th or whatever.
Exactly.
May 13th.
Right. Well, that's the other thing. Like, not in any condition to fucking.
No, I know.
Move is my problem. But I've moved a bunch of people that owe me some favors, you know. But what were you saying? We didn't even get into. You said like we didn't even get into something.
Oh, the utilities.
Yeah,
that's a steal from. Literally, just was it gas and?
Keep looking at me like
what?
he keeps looking at me like.
Who, Boog or me?
Boog. You can keep looking. Hey, don't look away. Yeah, I mean the utilities being included. And we should double check that what she said is true. That it's just electricity, because I mean I guess that would include gas if she said it's just PG&E. So yeah, I guess that is what it is. But that is pretty nice. Yeah, not having to pay for water and no garbage
and internet.
Yeah. Internet. I wouldn't trust anybody's fucking shitty internet anyways. But that's, I mean, I thought it was, we were the garage, cement walls in the garage. Yeah. We can rip some fucking hawk Boog, pull one of the cars out. Rooms were all pretty much the same size. Closet space left a little bit to be desired, but I mean, it was solid.
Pretty small, huh?
Yeah, I mean, they're not like small, but they're definitely not.
Elements.
I booked the Saturday tour. Can we do that?
Do you want to do that?
I mean,
I booked a tour
know.
for us. It's a spot a little more north than where we were today on Saturday at 10. I was going to tell you guys.
Where?
It's called, I sent it early on, but it went off the market. Now it's back on.
Where is it though? A little more north, meaning
It's
like closer into downtown.
the one I sent. Let me look. It's off Ryland or on Ryland.
Oh, I remember that, but I don't remember exactly where.
It's right here. It is 190 Ryland.
Nice, just doxing our potential home address. Nice. Not that it matters, but
We can edit.
yeah, you got a frog in that pocket, boy.
It's north of San Pedro Square.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just on the other side of the tank.
Yeah.
Another bad part, but it's all good.
I mean,
Would you say the Elements are in a nicer area than where we were today? I haven't been I've not really gotten out of my car at the Elements since Chrissy J lived there, and it was like decent. You know what I mean, like there's parking lot all around you. Is there a garage underneath at one of them?
yeah.
So it's like from that aspect,
I think for the price, what we just saw, and first of all, Elements is not happening. It's 4,400.
I know.
That's not happening. So for 43, you get an extra room. You get a way bigger house. It's more of a townhome than an apartment. Besides the issues of parking, which you're not gonna have to deal with, because you're gonna have access to the garage. You're also gonna be paying only $1,150 for that space. Buy lotto tickets. It's the best fucking thing you're gonna get. No, I'm being serious. That's the best deal you're gonna get. Literally.
see. I didn't see the other, so I can't. I can't understand why Boogs swayed towards that one.
But here's the thing. The Elements rooms were bigger. The living space was much smaller, and the kitchen was much smaller. At the place that we just were, you have the entire first floor is kitchen and living room. It was way bigger than the Elements. That was probably about the size of 1 or 2 rooms of the Elements and the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Then we have the master bedroom and the auxiliary room, or if you want that room, take that room. I don't give a crap.
Boog takes fat shits. He's got to have his own bathroom.
And then you have two, and then we have 2 more rooms up there and a bathroom. Like it's no contest.
I mean,
plus the utility thing. Like it literally, I will say, yeah, maybe it's not in Willow Glen or Cambrian or Brandon. I mean, I would still say that is maybe a step below Campbell-ish. Like I don't even think it's that bad.
Yeah,
like you said, it's in the better part of downtown. Will we probably see the occasional homeless? Yeah, I see 4 homelesses walking on the Campbell Trail every day. It is what it is. Like I just think, and sorry for this long soliloquy.
No.
That place shits on the Elements. Literally shits on the Elements, in my opinion. That place is 4 bed, 2.5 bath for that price is a steal. Elements, you paying $100 more for a smaller place. 3-2. That's off Parkmore. Cool. It has a pool and it has fucking dumbbells that go up to 60. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. I mean, I got the golden ticket for you right here. Come on, Charlie, jump. Jump.
That's too good. I mean, that sold me. That resold me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We got to figure it out. Well, look,
Well, we got to figure out what we want to apply because that, and like, not that that's your sales tactic. That's probably not going to stay for a while. Like that's going to get swooped on. So we got to make a decision. Probably, I would say either by tomorrow or Saturday. Like, do we actually want to do it? That's why I told you guys, if we like tonight, have that stuff ready, or at least have access to it so we can.
I got all my for the last 6 months. And by the way, hilarious. It's like the same. I make the same over the last 6 months, and then my last pay stub is a significant decrease because I fucking didn't work for 10 days. I took all my PTO before I put it on my calendar, and so used it all for the bachelor party. And there was I forget what else I did. We went and saw John again before that. So they were like, oh, we're leaving the company, and they're like, use all your PTO. So I used all my PTO. And then on the way to the bachelor party, they called me to do the surgery. And so my last paycheck's like $900. I'm like, fuck. I need one more to come in to show them that was not, I'm like, God, it does not look good. But no, explainable.
Yeah. Or you just use 2 more.
Yeah. Classic. Fucking fire.
I'm about to evacuate.
Jeez. Evacuate the dance floor. But yeah, I mean,
I think it's a good book. I don't know. Unless you actually say why you don't like it. Why do you not like it?
I mean, it's fine.
You don't want to, if you're going to be there for a year lease.
Yeah, I don't want it's fine. I want you excited to do it.
Yeah. You don't want to come in, I mean, if you come in not like
pessimistic.
Coming in to fall in love with it's going to be a lot tougher than being like, I like it. But I'm not trying to force that on you. If you don't, you don't. We also need to know. Yeah, I don't know. So you booked a couple other tours. You said Saturday at 10?
Yeah, Saturday at 10 is the one that's a little up north of San Pedro. And that's an apartment. I don't know if it's like the Elements, but it's through a complex, so it's with a leasing agent.
Just
and
moving
stuff.
in an apartment sucks so much cock.
So he said that this one has our balcony or our patio goes into the street or something, so we can literally just pull up and go through the front door or whatever. I don't know how so we'll see, but
yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, he said the guy was saying it was. It's originally was listed at 4,700 and now it's at 41. So you guys are getting a great deal. I'm like, all right, well, we'll see.
Yeah, definitely we'll see. I didn't even think about moving into that the townhome. Those hallways are narrow.
I mean,
it doesn't fucking matter. At the end of the day,
do I need to reach out to Tuck to have him reach out to you to sell you on it? Because that's where they lived for a while. I mean,
do we make the call on air right now? 408-335.
No, go ahead and do the application.
You're part of the application there, pal. You're going to have to do your part. This is about growing up. We're doing it. We're doing it.
I'm doing it well.
Trust me, I'm growing up. I already got a league title under my belt, baby.
Wow, speaking of that's leading into my heavy heart.
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Wow. Yeah, he called me today. I mean, I kind of already figured it had been a week and I hadn't heard anything.
So this happened a week ago. I just caught wind of it last night.
But that I didn't get it?
No, I thought you were talking Tay Meek. I thought that's why you had a heavy heart because the Ram. My bad.
No, he hasn't made a decision on that. That's still supposed to be under wraps.
Oh,
bleep.
Doesn't fucking matter.
No. I don't know.
Fuck him. He won't listen to this.
No.
Yeah. I did hear about that.
So yeah, he called me, let me know. I mean, it's tough. 15 years experience to none, but he did say I did really well in the interview, and I wowed one of the guys. I'm like, all right, cool.
That's good.
I got one of the guy's like, hey, when I left, he's like, wow, that guy's really impressive. I'm like, you know what?
Tip of the cap.
But he did say, and I'm going to call TS after this, but hinted that he's like, I want you to start your coaching here. I don't want to say the school, but he's like, let me know. He's like, think on it and let me know. And then I called my dad who's on the course. And he said it was probably either the JV girls or JV guys' job. So I could be going toe to toe with my guy to the left here.
Wow. That would be incredible. That would be unfucking real. Are you kidding me?
I don't know though.
Are you kidding me?
Because keeping it vague so the Piggy Boys won't even realize this. But what I was telling Ryan, I'm telling him is I want to run my own stuff. I don't want to run someone else's shit.
Yeah, that's tough though, because the varsity guy is gonna want you to run.
Right, I know. That's why I don't think I'd want to do it. But then he said that the guy doesn't give a shit, so maybe you can.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who's varsity. I can't picture him. But yeah, I mean if they offer you the guys JV, you can't say no. That would be awesome. Are you all three of you in the same fucking league? That's so fucking funny. That is so good. It's unreal, dude. I think you got it. And hey, that's just all Boog Meek sowing seeds for his brothers to grow up.
The pioneer. See, and that's what we're doing for you now with living.
Just sowing seeds.
That's all baby.
Boog,
Sow the
Boog Bunyan, Boogie Appleseed. There we go.
Shout out my guys. They're watching.
Hey, do they know about this now?
They've known.
Oh, I didn't know that. I guess if you type in your name, it's the first thing that comes up.
Yeah.
So good. But yeah, I think I mean that would be fun as hell. Having JV guys and just fucking taking a run at the title. Taking a shot at the title. You come at the king, you best not miss. That's what they say.
Yeah, be Bobby Hurley, maybe.
Family dinner's gonna be awkward.
Oh,
that's
so good.
No, actually, I thought of it, and I mean, I don't want to get like sentimental or anything, but I like thought like about like, coaching and shit against like brothers, and I was like, I don't know why it popped in my head, but I would like be like, hey, no matter what, I'm gonna give you a hug after this game.
No shit. No, I mean I get it though. Yeah,
like force myself because I honestly like there's some losses where I'm just like,
yeah. I guess make you.
I mean, coach. I'm gonna be running it up too.
God, I love the shit talk is coming early.
I don't even know if I'm gonna do it, but
you talk all you want, man. I got my guys coming back. We'll be
under the
fine.
Same roof. I mean, I'm gonna be having to draw the line. I'm gonna be breaking up fights.
I'll just be in my room studying,
just
getting
film
ready.
sessions. Yeah. That's the auxiliary room film sessions.
There you go.
On separate walls, watching different film.
We can put a whiteboard up there and start writing stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow, maybe we turn this just into a basketball strictly podcast. You guys teach me the offense, just really break it down for me.
Break it down.
Really break it down.
Yeah, but we'll see. A lot on the horizon. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be cool. What if he offered a different sport? What different sport would you want to coach at the high school level, or do you think that you could coach?
I mean, I'd be great at baseball.
I think I'd be like a vibe of just a good vibes baseball coach, just like a in the dugout kind of like what Durkin or Jeffries did, like just chill and have
bench
fun.
Coach.
But yeah, exactly, just fuck around.
That or like track and field would honestly be fun as fuck. Like if you were like just a jumping coach and you just got to fucking bull out there and teach jumping and just
track.
I miss my con. There's so many sports that I would have excelled in so much more than
I know. I would have been a hockey player.
Wow, would have been on the Junior Sharks, just ripping.
I'd probably be at Augusta right now.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
that's
right.
That is a good question. Though.
Right.
Okay, so your second, if you had it, like, if you wish, like, go back in time with what you know now, what sport would you play?
Oh, obviously MMA. I'd beat Cannon guys.
Honestly, I would. You got into it young. Yes, it'd be
honestly.
So
I don't know.
I'd be a defenseman.
Hockey. You would go to hockey.
A hockey defenseman.
I think
just fucking throwing shit at the net and hitting guys.
I think if after my senior year, if I said I'm not doing baseball or basketball, I'm doing MMA full on, I would have been like,
No, you
O'Malley.
wouldn't. You
O'Malley or something
no,
like that.
you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have.
More of a
100%.
Sandhagen coming off the basketball floor.
100%, I would have.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, call it stupid, but like in second, third grade when the first UFC video game came out, like the one where you used to spin for submissions, the good one, I tried to get my parents to get me into MMA, and I was like, absolutely not. Then I was like, okay, football, and they're like, no. And then I was like, okay, well, yeah, no, exactly. Literally was X-nayed anything that could potentially get you injured for baseball or basketball, which I wasn't in the big picture really good at. It's like crazy.
Yeah, I'd have been a third line winger. Maybe I don't even think, not 20 goals a year, maybe 12.
I like
A couple
that.
dimes, but just the pest.
Exactly.
Just the pest.
Putting it on.
Always
putting it
on
net,
you.
Fucking bodying fools.
Hey, Todd, I need you on Malkin tonight. Just rough him up. Yeah, just fucking couple jabs.
Did you see the guy from the Barracudas, the fight last night?
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck. He beat the piss out of this guy. And the guy was much bigger than him. Just beat him up. Was sick. Golf's a good call, though. If you were to, like, as a kid, take golf serious and get into golf, like, a lot of money to be made, and, like, just being able to go out and be a good golfer would be so fucking nice, so awesome. Like, I don't know why, but, like, golf just would be sick to be good at. Swimming, I feel like if I would have gotten to swimming, I mean, come on.
Yeah, you have a good swimmer's body.
Call me Phelps. God damn.
Golf, though, I think, like, you need to be, well, all sports at that level, like, your mentality needs to be.
Saying I don't have the mentals, Boog.
No. Like, no. Like, laser focus.
Call it off.
Laser focus. No, even
call the lease off. No, I'm saying. I can't
No,
be
like,
living with you.
I don't. I don't think I would. Like,
Yeah,
after
no,
three bad shots, I'm like, if I was taking it super, super seriously, I'd unravel.
Exactly. And that's what, like, I have like 3 different groups of people I play golf with. Like, I have like the guys I'm way worse than, and I'm like, what? Yeah, I mean, it's like a nothing bird. You know what I mean? You go out and it's like, you're definitely not going to beat them. So you don't get stressed out.
Right.
Like, they help you out, whatever. It's fine. Then you have like the guys that you're way better than, and I say way, it's like
pointing at me. What the? Come on, Jim.
I see what you're doing there. Using my own shit against me. No, you have like the guys that you're better than, and like you're gonna beat. Like I'm not gonna name drop, but there's guys I haven't lost to in a while here, and it's like that's a pretty stress free round. You know what I mean? You're
Right.
Then you got the guys that you're fucking head to head with, and that's when like I play. You know what I mean, you're focused, you're trying to play hard, and that's when I play the worst every single time. And so, to your point, I would be horrible as soon as you take it serious. Like everything's out the window.
Right. I also
myself.
think that it's one of those sports where if you,
God, that's something.
I know, yeah, I know.
Just reached us.
Where if you don't have it that
I'm
day,
sure the house is not on fire.
if you don't have it that day, then you don't like basketball. If you don't have it like shooting that day, there's other stuff you can
Right.
defend, you can pass.
Right.
I mean, football. Like if your QB doesn't have it today, okay, get a
game.
couple short run game, get a couple short passes, get you thing going. Golf, like you
Just
tank
solo
3
sport.
holes, you tank 3 holes, you're done.
Yeah.
Like see ya, you're cut. Rory fucked himself.
Yeah. Roy fucked himself. I just was looking at the scores as I was coming over here.
Dude, your freaking name and people you picked was so funny. I was
So
dying.
good. So we did a Masters. Did you see what it was?
Yeah.
Masters pool. Live free or die. Just all my live guys. Let's go, baby.
So funny.
Yeah, no, that pool's awesome. There's one guy that no one knows who it is, some rando that's in there. You Venmo'd Mikey, and like that's what
His
I told
name's
Mike.
Jake Bernard.
Yeah, Jake Langler.
Jake Langler.
or something like that. And like he put in a couple group chats, and everyone's like, I don't know who the fuck Jake Langler is. Like the only thing I could think is Timmy Hare saw it on Venmo, and he probably told one of his degenerate friends, like, "Hey, we got a pool going for. I mean, it's gonna be like $800 to the winner.
Yeah.
Pretty nice, pretty noi.
Rory fucked me though.
You had him. You cut the 2 lowest scores.
I know, but
I think
winning and cutting your top guys, that'd be nuts.
Yeah, no, I mean, I see what you mean. Definitely not great. The guy with the best odds.
I'm taking it home, honestly.
Taking what?
think I'm taking it home.
Yeah? Who'd you take? Who was your number one?
Last second switch up.
From Bryson to who?
Chef.
Wow.
I mean, $800, but that's almost your rent for next month.
First and last. Yeah, I mean, the Masters are classic. You said you got a pimento today?
Oh yeah, are you doing?
Oh, that's for sure.
Are we doing a party here?
Yeah.
With who?
I mean, no one's confirmed yet, but I'm making pimento cheese and Dad's making egg salad.
And Dad's coming over here?
No.
Oh.
He's making it for me. He makes good egg salad, so.
He does make a egg salad.
Yeah, I got the Gold Belly. So, have you guys ever used Gold Belly?
Yeah.
So they have one for the Masters, and it's a box of pimento cheese, or no?
Wait, it's the one from the Masters, right?
Yeah. It's like a taste of the Masters. It's got the pimento cheese, moon
And then you
pies.
get the cups too, right?
You get the cups, the coasters.
Bring the cups over.
I'll bring the cups over, and then like I said, I have the azalea. So their drink mix, and it has it's like 3 parts azalea to like 1 shot of vodka, but like they give you like the shot measure that's like metal.
Nice.
The Masters one.
Wow.
I was like, that's worth the price. I mean, it's way too expensive, but it was like that's worth it alone.
Right.
But the pimento, the sand, I've had like 5 this week. I was like, oh, they're so good.
You're already diving in?
Oh,
Do they send
100%.
bread or you got to get your own bread?
Gotta get your own bread. I go with the classic White Wonder, just because
That's what they do at the Masters, right?
no one trade secret, but it's cheap white bread, so
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with Wonder.
What's in one bubble?
Wonder,
yeah,
Wonder.
so I'm gonna-
what's in Wonder Bowl.
I'm going to make the pimento probably tomorrow. So I already got the pimentos today, obviously, and then I'll get the rest.
I mean, and I'm already just thinking out loud here. If we're in there by May, I mean, we'd be doing a Kentucky Derby party here.
Wow, dress your nicest, mint juleps for
Kentucky
everybody.
Derby or Lakers Dubs, Western Conference Finals.
That too.
That's all possible.
All possible.
All possible.
Hey, but you know what you got to do before that? You got to take that leap, baby. Take
Gotta
that
take
leap.
that
Todd,
Elite.
Jimmy, Boog, Arch, and Apollo.
No.
Paul, no. Sorry, Bug. You can walk her outside.
What
on
if
that
that's
part.
my one go?
Well, I was already going to say, I don't think, I kind of want to keep.
I mean, she's definitely going to be over and in my room. And especially
I'm debating because it's not going to right. I might just have Arch in garage and living room only. Maybe not because he's already hasn't learned stairs yet. So,
I mean, that's a quick learn. He'll be fucking hopping up there.
especially when Apollo's there. She'll show him the way.
Apollo. I mean, we just got to make sure the sacks are drained.
no.
She'll be fine. You guys relax.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's
Well,
Speaking of, though, we got to.
time to take the leap, boys.
You
yeah,
can-
I'll
if you're-
take-
if-
she's gonna be taking
if
the leap
that's-
off the third story.
If that's gonna be,
that's
your, that's fine. If she's in your room, whatever happens
it
in your room
cannot be on
happens
the
in your
couch.
room.
I can't have
Yeah.
dog hair on the couch. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. No.
Arch
shot.
isn't. We're not.
There's
Arch
no-
isn't doing on the couch.
This is a
Speaking
dog.
of,
I can't promise.
yeah. See, no, you're gonna have to promise that.
That's-
I'll get an extra large blanket when she's over.
she
Well, we
smells
gotta.
so
we
bad.
need to.
Dude, she doesn't.
She
And
does.
I'll give
Your
her a
nose
bath.
blind.
I'll give her a bath before she comes over.
We need to.
We'll
I need
T-gel her
I
up.
need the sacks trained.
Dude, she literally does not leak.
She leaks.
How many times have you had stories?
Unless
She leaked at the house. She leaked at my house on
the
Brian's
couch.
couch.
no,
Yes.
it was on me. It was on me.
So she does leak. So she leaks.
She leaked.
That's crazy.
No.
Let's just keep her at TS's.
Yeah. Speaking of, we're gonna have to think about furniture.
My dad just wants to give up his pleather rocking chair, the one that's in our front room.
Okay.
Wants it gone. If we want
I
it,
don't know,
it's ours.
Let's snag that blue fucking comfortable couch from the beach.
We are.
Nice.
We got a chair and a couch.
Well,
Sounds like we're
Ryan's.
good.
Were we getting Ryan's or no?
Rye backed out of the deal.
Wow. He's taking it.
Oh.
He's gonna. I guess Costco, you can return anything at any time.
Yeah, it's a crazy return policy, but yeah.
So
that
he's
is-
gonna attempt to upgrade.
Exactly. I was gonna say, I think they'll do exactly that.
I was like, you need to do that. It's totally fine.
Damn.
So
Damn.
but I mean
That
was like a
Sorry, go on.
no. I mean it's a pretty big couch, but if we do like the blue one and the chair, and then just make it a more open thing, and we can look on
that love sack.
Huh?
The love sack.
The beanbag? You gonna bring that?
That's perfect for a polo.
It's comfortable as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, furniture should be the least of our. I mean, there's easy to source decent furniture
Can they
these
take it
days.
at our place?
Or we can just go walk to a bar that's right down the street.
Gotta have Nixie on.
We'll have
Oh, it'll probably be Sunday night or something like that.
well, we gotta get hopefully
Brad
Tammy
Dives.
hopefully Tammy gives us his YouTube TV credentials. We can just siphon off that.
Yeah, and I mean, it depends. If we're at the SAP, they just charge that as a utility. That'd be one of the utilities. Could be our YouTube. I mean, split the YouTube TV cost. And just say that's a monthly utility.
Yeah, we can do that, and then we'll just add Red Zone if you want that. But yeah, I mean, just think, Boog. Tell the guys to come over on Sundays, watching the games.
We get T-Ran. Come
Yeah.
on.
It'd be
Rude boy.
rude
Me
boy.
and him put on quite some fights on the old PS5.
That's what I mean.
There you go.
You got a whole room to do
You got a whole room to do that.
Or
I was
the
thinking,
downstairs. Whatever you want. Make it yours.
Is
Your
it-
house, your rules, man.
Downstairs.
I love that.
wait, what?
Downstairs PS5. I want to be in that hot ass little
Got AC. I mean, if
and we get to open windows.
if that realtor or that home, it's not even a realtor, that shower was any good, she would have popped in this afternoon, popped on the
Right,
AC,
right.
and then fucking had it fully ready. That was dumb. Bad.
Also, if I could put my desk in that room, that'd be sick.
If I could put my desk in that room,
Do you have a desk
that'd
too?
also be sick. We'll just back to
We'll make
back.
we'll make it
Resolute.
an office. It's an office. Perfect.
Classic. No, I don't need my desk. I can get trashed.
Honestly,
Let's hear it.
and this equipment is just gonna be in there all the time.
Sure, that's what I mean. If you
Yeah.
want,
I
and
might
then
just do a solo
Exactly.
show.
whatever you want to do.
Stern
Cameras
style.
there. You just got to upload it. You can free reign of the computer, Premiere, whatever you
Welcome
want.
to Take the
Adobe,
Leap
all
with Boog.
Adobe.
Take the Leap with Boog Meek, episode 1.
Love that.
Watch party Broncos games.
Yes. Boom.
Wow,
In.
might be in now.
All right.
You might be in now.
Get the lease
You
going.
already
Get,
texted
get
us
the
you're in.
No,
application.
I'm
tonight.
in.
He's in.
He's in. He's in like a zin.
I'm in.
Oh
I'm in.
my God.
He's in. That's what I needed. I need a little something like
Well,
that.
no, he did that because it's I quit.
But it's just enthusiasm. We love it. We love it. Get the app going.
Yeah, we'll get the. Yeah, I'm gonna do it tonight.
Nice. But yeah, I mean, it's empty.
Sparks, man, they get you.
That was on the edge for so long. It was just hanging there. Yeah, I mean, I think we. I mean,
Jim wants it. Jim wants it.
yeah. Like my dad said, I want you out of the house. But fuck you, man. Have some respect. He's like, oh yeah, I really like all the yelling at 5. I was like, I don't yell at 5 a.m. I talk to my mom. It's an early house. If I got someone to talk to, I'm like, my dad can wake up.
Shut
Fuck
up.
you. What time do you guys wake up? I mean, now that we're on this subject.
So I used to be
mean-
actually. It's
Now it's fucking shitty.
it's funny you say that.
That's my best time.
I used to be a 9 to 6 guy,
That's bedtime.
like 9 p.m. 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And then in New York, I started drifting to like 10:30 to 7. And then now I'm like,
That time change has got to be so weird trying to get used to that.
well, no, what sucked was all the games start super fucking late. So I'd be like, I gotta
didn't
like
think about
stay
that.
up.
Right,
Yeah.
you're up till past midnight watching a fucking Warriors game.
When I first moved there, it was the finals, and I'm watching Game 3, and it's that one went a while, and I'm like adrenaline at like 1 a.m. I'm like, oh, I got work in like 4 hours,
That's
5
crazy.
hours.
That's fucked.
But
Dedication.
But now I've been like I go in my room and I'm on YouTube, and then it's like, oh, it's 11 o'clock, and then Archie starts whining around 6:45, 7.
Piece of shit.
That's gonna be your roommate.
We got to cut the whining out.
you guys won't hear it.
I was gonna say I'll already be wide awake. I'm Gucci.
But no, I want to get back to up earlier because I don't know if you guys heard of Nick Bear. You heard of hybrid athletes?
No. What is
They're not
this?
really athletes, but
Say hybrid athletes?
yeah. So it's this guy who I think he was in. I don't know what service he was in. I don't know if it was Marine or.
Got his legs blown. Is he working with fucking scissors on his legs?
No. He got out of the service, and then he started doing like he lifts really heavy, but then he also like he does double workouts, but he'll run like 9 miles, 10 miles.
Oh shit.
But he'll do like Ironmans. He'll do there's a term they call it.
Super.
He does super something. He does marathons, but like
right. Ultra marathons.
He does a bunch of shit like that. But it's like he has this whole like him and his disciples, and he's got his own.
Oh boy.
He's got his own brand of like
the disciples.
What they call their. I forgot what his brand's called, but they're all hybrid athletes. But that's what they do. Like you're supposed to wake up at like 4:35.
Sick.
You get up, you take your aminos, you take your carbs, and then you go run. You do your morning run that's like 6 to 8 miles. You come home. You either do your work or you're eating, you're doing your stuff, and then you'll do like your
actual almost powerlifting workout.
You'll do your powerlifting workout, right. And then depending upon what you're training for, you specialize. You change the different stuff. If you're training for a marathon, then we're going to increase the running less on the. If you're doing an Ironman or other stuff.
So the hybrid is being like a runner, but also a lifter.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick. I mean, just absolute machines. Those are the guys you want in the military.
No, I know the guy. Like he's not like. I don't know if he takes shit, but he's jacked, but he's not like one of the
not
the bodybuilder super jacked. But you can tell like okay, that guy's like he's in really good shape.
Yeah. That's sick. So you're trying to hop on that?
Well, no, I was talking right today. I'm like, I hate running. I'm not going to go run 10 miles, but like I've been doing, like I probably walk like 5 miles a day ish.
The trail right there. Is that what you
with the trail? And then I try to, Arch and I probably do, I try to get him to like, we're gradually doing 3, but I probably get him around 2.5 a day. And then I'll walk the trail. So I try to get in 5 with the workout. But then I'm like, dead. But that's the other thing. I've been napping at like 6, from like 6 to 7, and I'm like, that just totally fucked my whole sleep up. Because then I'm like 11 o'clock. I'm like, I'm fucking wide awake.
Yeah, I do. I have that nap 4 days a week. It's like 5:30 to 6:30. But same thing. I mean, it like. And I go to jiu-jitsu. I mean, that's the problem. Like I used to go to jiu-jitsu, so I would like do rounds and I would be tired after that. And so like I'm still doing it, going to jiu-jitsu, doing nothing, and I'm like, why can't I like stay asleep? Like it's completely fucking me up.
Right.
But I mean, there's nothing better than getting up early in the morning. Like I'm telling you, my walks in Reno at like 5 in the morning, just like pitch black, down to 7-Eleven to get my coffee, passing a couple bums here and there, but it's so quiet and it's just like nothing better. Fucking absolutely.
You're gonna love that in the new house. In the new area.
That's why I gotta find some hot spots. I gotta have a walkable coffee spot. They sell coffee at Whole Foods. What time do they pop the doors open?
And there's also that cool
8 a.m.
8? That's late.
No, I don't. I think it's probably 6. Every time I go to get coffee at Starbucks, they're open. Let's see.
Damn. I hate an 8 a.m. open.
There's
bad stuff.
There's also that Voyager coffee.
Where's that?
It's in San Pedro. Jig goes there. It's a cool little craft.
I was just saying that's a nice little walk too. It's perfect. I mean, we gotta.
Whole Foods is 8 a.m. Yeah.
Damn.
Boog Meek knows the grocery.
Hey, why would you ever fucking disrespect him like that? But yeah, nice morning walk. Get some calf. It's nothing better.
I've been on the coffee game heavy.
You back into the coffee? What are we doing? Ice? We doing hots?
I don't think I could do hot, honestly.
No.
I've been doing hot, though, except for like tomorrow I'll go to Starbucks. But that's another thing. I have a coffee machine that grinds the beans.
Love that.
So, but it's a one shooter. So
One cup?
one
You're
cupper.
good. That's honestly even better.
Um,
Fresher coffee every time.
But I've been doing maybe back on the caffeine hype, but been doing tea Java teas in the afternoon for a little pick me up. They got a peach flavor now.
I didn't realize those had caffeine.
Those have a shit ton.
And I would have the huge fucking
Yeah.
missiles from Zanatos, and I would like have a huge crash like late in the day. And like, wow, like it must be like the sandwich. You know what I mean? Like a lot of bread in that sandwich. Like
No,
must
it's
be the crash. It's fucking just loaded with caffeine. It's
loaded.
black tea. Had no idea.
No, that's one of the stronger ones. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. No. They have a you say mango.
Peach and lemon. They might have mango. I haven't seen it though. Huh?
I'm about to try that out. It was sweet flavor.
None of them are sweet. Even the peach is like it has peach flavor, but it's still like it's got that bitterness of black tea.
I love that. It's I can't drink sweet. It's like
I know.
it's too much. I can't.
It's a little. It's almost on the. It tastes like perfumey ish.
Right.
But it's growing on me.
It's like coffee, yeah. It's like once you get used to it, you're
Right.
fine. That is a great way of putting it. It's like almost perfumey at the end.
I might throw some whole milk in a cold brew tomorrow.
Nice.
Splash a hole.
So well, yeah, you just drinking them black?
I've been doing blue bottle,
Oh yeah, you're on the blue
oh
bottle.
yeah, it's
but it's getting a little too expensive.
I was gonna
So.
say yeah. You're gonna need to cut back on that at the place.
we brew our own coffee.
So I don't want to, I'm just kidding. No,
Such a beast.
I think I'm gonna do
Um,
because the cold brew I get there is with whole milk and it's pretty good. I like it.
and are you getting the
What-
big ones? Or you just getting the single cans?
No, I'm going to like the blue bottle place.
The what?
I'm going to like the place.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was a place.
But you go that early and they're open?
Yeah, 6 a.m.
That's so nice. I love a 6 a.m. fucking.
Yeah, when I used to work at Barracuda, and I'd be at my desk at 6 a.m. starting,
Yeah.
and the Starbucks on Kirtner and Lee opened at 5. Just freaking. I mean, it was awesome, and I knew the two girls that worked there because I'd go in often.
And there's no one. Yeah, I mean,
There's
it's
no
the
one
same
there.
people.
It's
It's
the same
it's
people.
like you see the same one or
there's-
two people.
Yeah, people on a bike,
every
guy
day,
biking.
exactly.
Yeah. And then one day it was like 5:30, and one girl overslept. And she's like, I'm so sorry.
That's
It's
so
okay. I got
funny.
time.
So good. We got to become regular somewhere too. I mean, as a group, we just got to be.
Oh yeah, that's what we gotta.
That'd be goal number one. We'll record it. Put out a series. How many trips until they know my order? Bill's Cafe. That's the only place I consider myself a reg right now. Off Coos, just hash brown skillet, no sour cream or onions.
And they know.
Oh, absolutely. She comes over. Same thing. Yes, ma'am.
I'm a regs at the downtown Campbell Bucks.
Oh, really? What are you doing downtown Campbell?
That's right where that's the Starbucks I go to.
Oh, I forgot you're right.
On
I always
Union.
forget
I'm
you're
on-
right.
I'm on
I
Union.
always forget you're so close to downtown. You're literally right there.
I either go to that one or if the wait's
That one
too-
gets popping.
if the wait's too long. Well, no. If you go early, if you go at like 7 and you're
right.
fine.
Yeah.
Anything after 8:39, no. But
Crazy.
then if it gets too popping, I go to the one on the one by the Whole Foods on Hamilton and Bascom.
Yep. There's always a cop posted up at that fucking Starbucks too, or there used to be.
Well, it's because that lot's sketch.
Yeah.
Like people live there at night.
Yeah, I got a off-pod story about that parking structure that's right by the Starbucks right there. No good. It's like a little bit down the street. It's more by cartoonsy.
Oh yeah.
Real bad story. Sketchy.
Wait, which? So the parking structure by cartoons. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's back to the side. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
I'm excited to hear that
It's
because I've left my car there a couple times.
Oh yeah, no, it's got nothing to do with cars. Yikes. But okay, I mean we're narrowing it down. What else you boys been up to? Boog, you just grinding away at work? Fucking.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you been putting any thought into the next b-ball season? You've been talking to Sax at all? Putting in some new shit you want to run? Say, hey.
No, but I've definitely kind of like been noting certain like plays that I'm seeing, whether it was in like the NCAA tournament or like
right
a few NBA plays that I'm gonna input next year, and then just like quick hitters off of out of bounds plays and shit like that. And then I'm actually like, I mean, I'm just really, I don't know if confidence is the word, but like I'm just like I'm excited for like I just like this year went really well. And I think it's going to get a lot better.
Right. I mean, it's your first year. There's so many fucking unknowns. So now it's like you know the process. You know what's expected out of you. And you can kind of maneuver within those bounds now. Like, I'm sure it felt rigid as fuck before. It was like, here's the offense. You run, you know what I mean? You run this, this, and this. But it's like, okay. And you proved old Saxy that you're capable. You know what I mean? It's like that trust is there now. So it's like free reign. No, that's going to be sick. I mean, not to go back, but I really hope it fucking ends up working out and you just slaughter Boog. Just, said the name. Slaughter.
I'll be ready.
Back to
beep
it.
it.
Back to beep and 55-55. But yeah, no, that's sick. Have you had time to reflect on your first year of coaching? I mean, you got any highs,
I had a
lows?
pretty good speech, I would say.
Yeah, you did good. You did good.
At what?
At the
Team
banquet,
party?
at the
Oh, yeah,
banquet,
you went
yeah.
to the banquet?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You gave a speech? How long? I'll be talking 2-3 minutes. Just, did you touch on...
Well, actually, I kind of forgot to talk about the season. I thought about that back, but I mean, I just talked about
everyone knows you guys won.
I talked about every player.
Good,
And, you know, I thought a couple zingers in there, you know.
And do you guys have all league awards for JVs or two guys?
Yeah. So actually, it turns out we got...
Because you won. You got MVP
We got two.
and...
Well, no, we got 2 all league, 2 first teams and 2 second teams.
Oh, nice.
And then
There's no MVP of the JV league?
no, but I mean, we had like our two first team all leaguers. I gave them both MVPs.
Off pod. Tell me who won.
I love you just saying fuck the league.
Tell me who won second team off pod.
That's sick though. Where'd you guys do team part or a banquet?
Straw hat.
Pizza.
Wow.
Which I was
that's
happy
sick.
because
That's a
the
throwback.
varsity did it at the school, and I wasn't a big fan of it.
Gotta take boys off campus for it. Let them get loose. You know what I mean? Fucking rocking the claw machine. You win anything out of the claw?
Literally, of course, all the guys were doing that.
There's no better team building than the claw.
The claw.
The claw.
The Jake's claw. Those walls could talk.
I mean, Christ almighty. That's awesome. I mean, yeah, exactly. That's a
But
good.
yeah, I mean, definitely some time, to reflect, and just very, happy with how it ended, and
right.
like the last game literally felt like one of those, the cliche, like didn't even have to coach, kind of just like everyone knew what to do. Everyone was firing.
And I feel like it was nice getting the loss out of the way. Like, as much as it would have been nice to go undefeated, it's like, okay, you lost once. Everyone got the sour taste in their mouth. Now it's like, okay, just go fucking steamroll the rest of the way.
And like we had the Eagles locked up, and they kind of like were like got the dub for me. So at the Alma,
Oh, yeah, I forgot it was at fucking Dub Jizzle.
I said, boys, I'm wearing all cream, so we better
Don't
get
make
this
me look
fucking-
dumb
yeah.
here. Yeah, no, that's sick. Awesome.
Yeah, Teej, are you going quarter zip? Are you going suit?
Oh, wow.
No, I'm gonna look like. If I do it, I'm gonna get my own shit. I'm gonna do like a.
Put the logo on your own.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a McVay vibe, maybe some Lulu stuff.
Wow, I love that. Some
I'm
Lulu.
looking sick on the sideline. I'll be in ABCs, some sick dunks, and yeah. I don't know. I was thinking that, but then seeing like Patino and stuff on the sideline, full suit, sick. But
Also a Division I, and
Yeah, I know.
not a JV. Not that I respect the hell out of fucking where, you know what I mean? It's a professional thing to do. You're fucking setting a name for yourself. You're saying I'm about business, boys.
I will say, my interview, I did look fucking sick.
Yeah, I heard the hair looked great. That's all I heard.
The hair looked, literally, I looked like a fucking hockey player walking to the tank to play.
Getting stares at the
What was
campus.
the fit?
Huh? It was shirt and tie. They just wore
Coat? No coat?
no coat. My TS told me just go shirt and tie. I was like, Jackie? He's like, no. I'm like, all right. So I did dress shirt, maroon, Deanza Dawn maroon tie for good luck. And then
love that.
some nice ABCs fucking just busting out. It looked like a unit.
That's so good. They're probably like, yeah, we can't have teenage girls fawning over their coach. No, thank you.
No, it was good. I'm glad that he said today because I remember I told you after the game I was like, I don't know. I was flustered, but then at the end I kind of dropped my dong and then I'm glad I did that and I impressed the guys. So.
Yeah, no, that's all that fucking matters. I just gives a shit. But real quick, I going through it at work. We're switching companies.
Yeah.
End of the month. I made it through. Hired back.
How many didn't make it through?
A lot. No, like actually an accomplishment. Not actually, but like one girl was like, I'm not coming back for this price, and it was like 1,000 less than she's making now. And I was like, hey, job market's tough. Like whatever. Then there's like 3 or 4 people that are been there a long time but aren't great that didn't get asked back, and I was like, that's tough, but we'll see how it goes.
So the one chick got asked back, but then she's like, no.
She's like, no, yeah. And then they were already like, we're not keeping, they didn't want to keep those people. They were like, we don't want those people. So now we're hiring somebody new. It's like going to be a total clusterfuck. I'm like, just take the person that knows the job for now. Like, just, come on. So that's been a nightmare. And then, so it's confusing how our job works, but it's like we manage the facilities, but we have engineers that do like their hand. They do everything that, you know what I mean, inside the, like all the work that we put in, they do. And they're part of a union, get paid good amount of money. And they've been trying to get me, cause they're like the blue collar. Like when I hang out, like I don't ever I either go take my lunch at Sunnyvale Golf Course, watching people tee off in the shade, or I take it with these guys and like, we just fuck around. I mean, they're just
ripping darts.
I wish they're ripping darts, but they're just dudes. You know what I mean? Like, just you can fuck around. Some of the guys are big Trumpers. There's one guy who's a big lib fuck, and they just give him a ton of shit. It's like hilarious. I mean, it's just like hanging out with the guys. So like they've been trying to get me like come be a what do you call it? An apprentice. And it's like you won't make much starting out, but like you'll move up.
Then
quick.
you get in the union,
yeah, exactly. And so I was like thinking about it, and this was like a few months ago, and then they announced this transition. So they're like, fuck, like, well, just like they're hold off, and then we'll see at the transition if they have any openings, who they're going to take on, and if we'll have room for it. I was like, okay, sounds good. So that's obviously like coming up now, and they're like, there's no room for any more technical. Like they're like, give it a few months. I'm sure something will open it. Like they're going to realize how many people they cut, and like, we're going to be fucked. They're going to need people. Just hang on. So I'm like, okay. Then I go back. I just got to work. It's my first week back. I missed 2 weeks or a week and a half of work. And it like, this is all in the middle of the transition. So like, I don't know what's going on, but people are coming, going, fucking getting laid off. Some people got laid off on the spot, like kind of nuts. But I see this guy on Tuesday morning, and he's like, hey, did your boss talk to you? And I was like about what? Like, yeah, it's my boss. I just got back. Like, could be anything. He's like, no, about the, like, this new position. Like, I put you up for a new position, and I have to get your boss's clearance in order for you to come do that. Like, and so he's like explaining it to me. He's like, so it wouldn't be like an engineer. He's like, you'd be doing the same thing that you're doing, but like you'd be managing all the engineers. So it'd be like a site ops engineer. So you're managing the engineers, you're managing the Turkish. That's what you think. You think it's a let's go. And I'm like, oh, like she just probably just, you know what I mean, got a lot on her plate, like didn't know or something. And there's 2 bosses, one's staying, one's going. Right. And which is sucks, but the one that is, I think does a better job is staying. So I'm like, that's perfect. But she's the one that he's got to run it through. And so he runs it through her and she's like, no, like just shuts it down. And it's more money and it's union. Shuts it down. And I'm like,
what? You can't step in and say, I want it?
So, and like, that happened last week. And he's telling me this on Tuesday. He's like, I talked to your boss, like, because he was talking directly to the person hiring, and he's like handpicking, like he's the head engineer. He's handpicking who he wants. He's like, I want him. Like we communicate well. Like he's just, I mean, like a normal person. Like he's obviously a little underqualified because there's like some engineering shit I do have to learn. But he's like, we'll teach him on the job. He's like, I'd rather teach someone the right way than someone coming in with bad, you know what I mean, bad shit, and then fucking all of our stuff up. So he's vouching for me hard, and my boss just shuts it down. Like, absolute no. And so I'm like, what the hell? Like, and he's telling me, I'm like, that's great. Like, because me and her have a good relationship. And it's like, I feel like it looks good on her pushing people up. You know what I mean? Like pushing people through.
You start here and you can be where Jimmy's at.
Exactly. Like crazy. And so he's like, I'm actually on my way to talk to the hiring manager again right now. Like, do you want me to say any, like, talk to him for you? And I was like, hey, I don't want to be, you know what I mean? I don't want it to look like I'm betraying my team here, but I was like, for the pay increase though, and for being in unit, I was like 100%. I was like, if that's what I have to do. And so he talked to the person, that person talked to my boss, and she just straight up blackballed it. She's like, nope, we need him on the team. He's going to be the seniority person on our team now. Like he's going to have to be trained.
Why can you not just break away and go interview for
because it's the same company. It's because it's intercompany, and because I was gone for 2 weeks, I signed on right as I left, and like they offered me the job. You know what I mean? Like they offered me the job.
Can you quit and go interview for that?
I can't do that either. That's what I said too. And he's like, we can't. I think if you leave that company, they have like a 6 month you have to like wait because it's this and that. And I because I was hitting all the stops. I was like, then I'll quit. I was like, I'll just quit. If you want me, I want to do that job.
That's such bullshit.
Fucking insane. And so it's quite a bit of cheddar that got left on the table, and I am none too pleased. And
there's still time, right?
I mean, she could. Yeah, I mean, I guess until the end of the month, she could say. But once we're locked in and start working, it's getting. I mean, they have to find somebody too, so it's like they're not trying to wait to the last minute to get somebody in.
You need to be on her and be like, just give me.
Is there someone above her you could talk to?
No, not on our side.
Or just say, hey, just let me interview for it, and we'll go from there. Just let me interview for it.
That's what I said. I was like, I would love to get more information. Happy, I would love to interview. You know what I mean? Like doing all the right things, and then she doesn't even want. It's like so.
That's honestly
crazy.
Horseshit, dude.
I know, and it's like it sucks because I really like. Yeah, I mean, she's a really good manager, and she's been nothing but great to me. But this is the first thing where I'm like, fuck.
Just start being really shitty at your job.
Man. I've tried that at my last job, and I made my manager cry. I straight up ignored this lady for 3 months. Just didn't and every day I would go and she was my boss's boss, and she grew up around the area. I mean, and so this was back at Google, and me and her just hit it off, just very friend, just friends, aside from work. And then I would go see her every day. I would sit at the same by her desk, just doing work, and we'd always be talking. And then she did sort of the same thing, promised me this fucking raise, promised me a job. And I mean, over promise, under deliver is the absolute last thing you should do. And crazy. But she's like, no, you just you pretty much have the job. You just have to interview. I mean, it was one of those, you just have to go through the process. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I go through the process. She goes, okay, well, management says you need 6 months more experience, blah, 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 all this bullshit. So until I got transferred, I ignored her from that day and just never talked to her. And I felt so incredibly bad.
Oh, fuck that.
Dude, I still think about how much of a dick. I sent her an email and was after all was said and done, I was like, hey, my apologies for acting like an asshole. I was I just was so pissed off. I didn't know at the time she was going through a nasty divorce, and it just she has this asshole at where I was like, oh fuck, kind of a dick. But thought about being an asshole. I just don't got it in me. I don't know. But I don't know what to do now. I'm like, it sucks. I'm like fucking.
I would just stay on and say, at least can I interview for it? Like,
Yeah.
it would mean a lot.
And that's the thing. Like I've met the guy.
Say, like, I want to grow my career. They've been talking about
That's what I've been
this.
telling. I've been kept hammering. Applied's a great place to work. I was like, it's the culture. I just keep telling him the culture's great. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the culture. The culture's great. Yeah, it's tough. So that's my next. And like I said, I'm happy to even have a job, right? Like, and that's the shitty thing. Like,
Can you do it? Can you interview without her knowing and then have them be like, hey, listen, he just did so well. We want him to do the job. He just literally passed. Like,
I mean, I don't know. Because, like, the thing is, I already signed the contract for my position, right? Like, they sent me a letter, the offer letter, everything's signed. Like, I just haven't started yet. Like, I guess I haven't done any of the onboarding either, so that might make it a little bit easier. But
right.
yeah, they were like hard no, like just hard no. And I was like,
No, there's a way to do.
It's crazy.
People all the time say they're going to start, and then the week before, we already have them all. We've had it a few times where you
just
burn a
onboarding,
bridge.
just never show.
Well, no, they're like, actually, I'm going to back out and stay at my company. And we've ordered they have their laptop.
That's
they have
so
all
crazy.
Oh yeah.
See, and that's all, like, I couldn't imagine doing that. And like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's so frustrating, but at the same time, I'm like, I still have a job. I mean, I have a job. I was worried about not having a job. So to then be like, fuck, I could have a
But I mean, it's a great opportunity. Who knows if another one's coming down the road anytime soon, right?
Probably not. Probably not. I mean, there's only like 4 of those positions all for our company. And so it's like the guy's old as shit that's just retired. It's like, you can make a lot of cheddar in that. And it's just so frustrating. So
that's why I think you need to
I know.
keep at it and just say that you want to keep doing it. And then she's going to have to. Or just let me interview for it. Just let him, and then, or do it behind her back. And then if you get it, fuck her. She's not going to be your manager.
But like, that's what I mean. I can't get it because it's the same company. Like, it's the same company, and they won't make like, your boss has to sign off on a move within the company.
I don't
like.
I know. I think they just have to be aware. I don't know if you have to sign off.
They told me the boss has to, and I think it might be because of how early into the contract. You know what I mean? Like, it would be different if it was a year or if I was going to a different place within the company. But like, I'd be working pretty much alongside her now, which I think might be
as like one of her colleagues. In a sense.
Yeah. And I'd still be a step down from her, but like, I would be in the meetings with them now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but that's part of growing in a company.
Exactly. And that's why I'm like, I just stuck between a rock and a hard place. Cause I want to play hardball, but part of me is like, she's been great. She knows a lot. That's the other thing. She knows a lot of people in the thing. So maybe like she's setting me up for something better down the road at a different place. Cause I don't know. I'm trying to stay positive about it, but I'm like, fuck, it's tough. And make the living situation a lot easier. I'd say, fuck, 44 don't sound too bad. That's for goddamn sure. Well, but all right. Well, you boys got anything before we go? Thanks for letting me complain. A little venting.
No, I like that. I think you need to.
I know. Push it
real good.
Push it real good. All right. Anything, Boog?
I mean, next pod we do could possibly be in a new studio. Possibly. A lot can happen in 2 weeks.
When is that one good to go? Like, anytime? Like, obviously it's moved out of.
We can do it anytime.
Hit that appy tonight. We need you on the app, Boog. Do your part.
SAP, San Pedro Square.
Negro.
No.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
I wasn't doing that.
That's what you were doing.
I'll be Dallas Braden.
I'll restart. SAP.
San Pedro
Square.
Restart one more time.
Diridon train station.
There we go.
Lakers and 5.
Hey! There it is. All right. Till next time, y'all. Peace.